Very good morning, dear friends. Myself, Dr. Vikrant Padekar. I am working as assistant professor in Gokhale Education Society's Arts, Commerce and Science College, Jawar, Palghar. Welcome in the topic amines. Till now, in this particular topic, we have seen the basic introductory part regarding the amines, how the amines are being classified into primary, secondary, and tertiary with their examples and also their nomenclature. Then in the last part we have also seen how the basicity plays very important role in order to decide which are the different factors which are responsible for deciding the basicity, that is effect of substituent if electron donating and electron withdrawing substituent is present, how that affect on its basicity. And in this particular topic we are going to see the different methods of preparation of amines. So let us see first the different first method, that is catalytic reduction of aryl nitro compounds. As we know that aromatic nitro compounds can be converted into amines by different methods. So there are basically three methods are available. So first we will see catalytic reduction. So basically what is catalytic reduction? When aromatic nitro compounds are treated with hydrogen gas in presence of catalysts such as nickel, palladium, platinum, then primary amines are obtained. So basically nitro group is being reduced into NH2 group, that is amino groups. So let us see first the reaction. So this particular group may be R or aliphatic or aromatic. Then in presence of hydrogen and catalysts such as nickel, platinum or palladium in presence of ethanol, so you will get the amines. So if you see this nitro group is being reduced, reduction means addition of hydrogen, so it is being converted into NH2 groups. Then let us see the aromatic compound. So this is a nitrobenzene. When it is reduced with the help of catalysts such as palladium in presence of carbon and hydrogen gas, it is being reduced into NH2 groups. So this is how we can convert nitrobenzene into aniline by catalytic reduction. Then the second method is reduction of metal in acidic solution. So this was a traditional method which was used earlier, in which the metals are being used. So the nitro group is reduced into amines again by using metals such as tin, iron or zinc in presence of acidic condition. So basically, as we know that when this particular metal is reacted with the HCl, so that particular reaction gives the generation of hydrogen gas. So nascent or fresh hydrogen is being formed inside the reaction, and that hydrogen is being utilized to convert this nitro group into NH2 group. So let us see the example. The nitromethane in presence of iron HCl and small amount of heat get converted into methyl amine. So here we can see we can prepare the primary amines by this reduction in acidic condition. Then aromatic nitro compounds in presence of tin HCl generates hydrogen, and this particular hydrogen gas is being used to convert it into salt, which is aniline hydrochloride salt. So this is a nitrogen presently is quaternary. So this particular quaternary ammonium salt is being converted in basic medium into NH2 group with the formation of NaCl and water. So nitro is converted into again NH2. Then the next method is reduction with the help of hydrogen nickel in presence of reducing reagent, that is lithium aluminum hydride. In last semester we have seen how the lithium aluminum hydride is effectively being used for conversion of nitro into amino group. Then in this particular reaction, the nitriles C triple bond N compounds in presence of lithium aluminum hydride get converted into CH2. So across both these triple bonds there is a addition of hydrogen takes place. 2 hydrogen on to the carbon, 2 hydrogen to nitrogen. So this particular carbon being converted into CH2 group and this nitrogen being converted into NH2 group. So this is how CN group is converted into CH2 NH2 group. Then the example, so this is a propane nitrate containing 1, 2, 3 carbons. Then in presence of hydrogen, by using lithium aluminum hydride, it is being converted into 1 propanamine. Again 3 carbons. 1, 2, 3. So CN is again converted into, just like our example, into CH2 NH2. So this is a very good method by which we can prepare primary amines specifically. Then phenyl cyanide, or we can say this particular compound as a benzonitrile. So it is being again reduced with the help of lithium aluminum hydride into CH2 NH2 group. So this is a benzylamine. As we know that benzylamine is a very good commodity chemical. It can be used for the preparation of various different compounds. So this benzylamine can be easily prepared by phenyl cyanide by using lithium aluminum hydride as a catalyst. So these are the methods which are available to convert or reduce nitro group into amines. The next method is ammonolysis of halides, alkyl halides or haloalkanes. So as we know that in many of the organic compounds that can be easily converted into amines by treatment of aqueous or alcoholic NH3. So ammonia is being basically used as a very good reagent for conversion into amines. So in this particular reaction, the NH2 group is being formed. So let us see reaction. This is just a substitution reaction where the X is being substituted, replaced by NH2 group. So in the first case, what happened? When alkyl halide reacts with the ammonia, they form the amine salt. This is again a quaternary amine salt. So this particular amine salt first formed in the first case, it is being freed by adding NaOH. So what will happen? Na and Cl will be taken out and you will get the liberation of free NH2 group. So this is how alkyl halides are, by using NH3 and NaOH, being converted into amine. So this is called as ammonolysis. Why? Because in this particular reaction, ammonia is being used as a reagent in order to convert these halides. Then let us see the example. Propyl bromide. This is the alkyl halide, primary alkyl halide, reacted with the ammonia, NaOH. So this Br is being substituted by NH2 group. So this is how we can again get the 1 propanamine. 1, 2, 3 carbon, 1, 2, 3 carbon. So only the Br is being substituted by NH2 group. So first case will be formation of quaternary amine salt, then that will be free in presence of NaOH, and you will get the preparation of 1 propanamine. Then primary amines form in the first case will be reacted with the alkyl halide to form the secondary amine. Suppose if you want to prepare the secondary amine, how can we prepare? As we already seen how we can prepare primary amines. प्राइमरी अमाइंस जो फर्स्ट स्टेप में रिएक्शन में बनते हैं, उसका रिएक्शन अगर आप वापस अल्काइल हैलाइड के साथ करेंगे, so then you will get, so this is a amine form in the first step, so this is a primary amine, then again reacted with the alkyl halide, or you can take propyl bromide which is being present. So in that case you have to take this particular substrate in the excess amount. So what will happen? H and Br will be eliminated and you will get the formation of this particular compound. So this is a propyl group here and 3 carbon. So this is a N-propyl propane. So this is a secondary amine. See, this is a first step primary amine. Now this is a secondary amine. So this secondary amine, again if we react with this particular propyl bromide, then we get the tertiary amine. So this is how we can prepare primary, secondary and tertiary amine by using ammonolysis of halides. So this is the same case. Secondary amines again can be converted into tertiary amine by reacting with the alkyl halides. then ammonolysis of aryl halides. Then in this particular case we are going to see how aryl halide means ARX compounds can be converted into ArNH2. So this is called as a amination of haloarenes. So this is a chlorobenzene reacted with the ammonia in presence of copper oxide as a catalyst at very high temperature 200 degrees Celsius and 60 atmospheric pressure. So although this particular reaction looks to be very simple as a substitution reaction, just chlorine is being replaced or substituted by NH2 group, but as there is a aromatic ring present which is adjacent to halogen, so this particular reaction is not easy. So in this case we have to use some drastic condition. Drastic condition means what? You have to use higher temperature or we have to apply pressure. So this is how we can prepare the aromatic amines, that is aniline in this case, from chlorobenzene by using ammonia and copper oxide. If we attach electron withdrawing group, suppose now how the effective reactivity will affect if we change the substituent. Suppose in this case if we take the electron withdrawing substituent, as we know that this is a electron withdrawing substituent, so what will affect on this reactivity? So 180 degrees Celsius temperature, moderate pressure, here we can prepare para nitro aniline. यहाँ पे क्या हो जाता है, chlorine gets converted into NH2 group, nitro group as it is रहता है. So this is a ammonolysis. Then if we add two more substituent, that is then substituent at 2 and 4 positions. So this is a 2,4 dinitro chlorobenzene, and by reacting with the ammonia at 50 degrees Celsius. So here you can see the changes in the temperature. Here you also did not need any pressure. So जैसे आप लोग इलेक्ट्रॉन विड्रॉइंग ग्रुप ऐड करते हैं सबस्ट्रेट में, वैसे उसकी रिएक्टिविटी इंक्रीज होती है. So as a result of what, we need not to use the higher temperature and higher pressure. So this is how we can prepare 2,4 dinitroaniline. So this is a very good compound also. So this is how we can prepare 2,4 dinitrochlorobenzene by ammonolysis at 50 degrees Celsius into 2,4 dinitroaniline. So these are the different methods today what we have seen, where amines बना सकते हैं हम लोग, प्राइमरी, सेकेंडरी एंड टर्शियरी amines we can easily prepared by using different reactions. So go through this particular topic, try to write the reactions. Unless you don't write the reactions, it will not studied properly. So go through this particular session. See you in the next session. Thank you.